Welcome to Algebra Prep Academy. Today we will show you how to find a line perpendicular to a given linear equation that passes through a given point with 4 different examples.
Example number 1 with slope-intercept form. Given y equals 1 over 4x minus 2, find a perpendicular line that passes through the point 3, 2. Y equals 1 over 4x minus 2 is a line in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, meaning that 1 over 4 is the slope. The next step is to find a perpendicular slope. In order to find the slope, you use the negative reciprocal from the slope of the given equation. The perpendicular slope is negative 4. You now know the perpendicular slope, which is m equals negative 4, and your given point is 3, 2. You can now use the Pointslope form to find a perpendicular equation. The Pointslope form is y minus y1 equals m parenthesis x minus x1 parenthesis. You plug in the information that you have into the equation, distribute negative 4 to x minus 3, which then y minus 2 equals negative 4x plus 12. Add 2 to each side to isolate y, and you get y equals negative 4x plus 14. You now have the slope-intercept form. This then gets you a line perpendicular to y equals 1 over 4x minus 2, which is y equals negative 4x plus.
Example 2 will start with standard form. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. The line given is 2x plus 3y equals 6, and the point is 2, 1. Since you are starting with the standard linear form, your goal is to isolate the y. First you subtract 2x from both sides. You then continue to isolate y by dividing both sides by 3, getting y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 2. This is the slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, meaning negative 2 over 3 is m and m is the slope. Now that you've found the slope-intercept form and the slope of the linear equation, you need to find the perpendicular slope. To find the perpendicular negative reciprocal, you make your slope negative and flip it around with negative 1 over m1. Plugging in then gets a slope of 3 over 2. Now that you have the negative reciprocal slope, which is 3 over 2, and a given point of 2, 1, you will continue to find a perpendicular line. With the information you have, you can use the Pointslope form to find the perpendicular equation. You will now plug in the information into the equation, getting y minus 1 equals 3 over 2 parentheses x minus 2 parentheses. You now have to distribute 3 over 2 to x minus 2 to then get y minus 1 equals 3 over 2 x minus 3. And now add 1 to both sides. Your final answer is y equals 3 over 2 x minus 2, which is the slope-intercept form. You now have two equations, y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 2 and y equals 3 over 2x minus 2. The next step is to graph them. The slope for the first equation is negative 2 over 3 and the second equation is 3 over 2. You now have to make a t-table for each equation. Given the slope in the first equation, y is going down by 2 and x is going up by 3. Because of the slope in the second equation, the y value goes up by 3 and the x value goes down up by 2. Now you use the t-table to graph the equation.
In example 3, you will be given a line and a point. Just like the rest, we will find a perpendicular line. The first thing you do is graph x equals 3 scaling x by 1 and y by 2. Now you will graph the given point negative 2, 4. By visually looking at this, you know that the line that's perpendicular will pass through negative 2, 4 and through x equals 3 at a 90-degree angle. Your next step is to draw a line through the given point straight through x equals 3. You can now visually see that the line that is perpendicular through x equals 3 is y equals 4.
In example 4, you will also find a line perpendicular to the given line that passes through the given point. Given y equals 2 and 1, 0, find a line perpendicular to y equals 2 that passes through 1, 0. You start off by graphing y equals 2 in a graph scaled by 1. You then plot 1, 0. The line that is perpendicular to y equals 2 has to pass through 1, 0. Draw a line through 1, 0 that collides with y equals 2 at a 90-degree angle. You can visually see that the line x equals 1 is perpendicular to y equals 2.
Josh.
Rebecca,
Adeline.
And Marty.